1, 2, 3. It's not. Oh, it's working. Okay. I was a little bit confused because my voice system was stopped working from unknown reason. Now it's okay. Okay, so let's begin the flight again. So the today load sheet is looks like we have 139 passengers, 2,535 kilograms of cargo. Estimated the zero fuel weight is 58.7, and the actual takeoff weight 64.5, and estimated landing 62.3, and that's our maximum values on the bottom here. So minimum takeoff fuel should be 5.200, and the ramp fuel, so the difference between minimum takeoff fuel and the ramp fuel is the taxi fuel. So taxi fuel should be around let's say 200 or even more. So that's the calculations from the load sheet from the Ryanair Virtual, but I'm of course based on the SimRiff. But anyway, we can of course take all the informations from this particular load sheet, so why not? Let's try it here. Okay, now it's okay. Thank you, but it was something I just received an update of Windows, so as always, but I'm not touching anything. Windows is doing the the best possible work, so it's just jamming my system. Okay, let's come back here. Maybe this window will be not necessary all the time to view the window. Yeah, this will be better. Yesterday was an update and then I have troubles. Okay, I hope I have to switch on your chat with you on the mobile phone, because anyway I cannot see my screen. Unfortunately, I have only one screen, so I don't have a second additional screen at home to take it the chat in the same time I'm flying. So this is really maybe not that complicated, but it's difficult for me to guide a few things in the one time. So where's my chat? My channel, subscriptions, stream manager. Okay, I've got chat. Right. All right. Let's take an action. So first, FMS database until 20 May, and today we have the 15th of May, so it's okay. Position initialization just before we will go up and check if we have initialization of our nav. Nav is navigation system is aligned, it's on nav position, and in here is a proof that the iris display is positioned is well displayed, so it's working. Then we're going to the reference airport, Echo Golf Papa Hotel, and I forget to start a flight. Maybe we can start a flight with some menu and start a flight. No carrier mode. Next, and of course next. Safety briefing. Ryanair. I don't know if it's working or not. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Start. Expected departure in 1754. Versailles passengers, so we are starting the flight right now. Okay. It's just going with the time. Okay, then Echo Golf Papa Hotel. Our stand to be verified as is definitely stand number 1. So I hope this will be okay. Okay. Audio volume is okay. It's like missing my voice when I'm doing another tasks. Okay, so today's flight, it's a relatively short flight. Let me see you in again the window maybe with the plan. So Ryanair virtual and very short flight from Edinburgh to Dublin, to 150 passengers, and our weights and weather. Everything looks quite okay. The last time I didn't check weather, and it was not nice surprise for me because it was foggy day, and I was not really prepared for ILS category 1 approach even. So okay, let's jump into the cockpit again. Let's go gate number 1. Okay, so we have the exact position for the gate number 1, which is 56.8 north, 003 and 22. Let's go to the route itself. So Monday it's 10:00 UTC, local time is 11. Routes. Okay, let's check the other positions here. Alright, routes, and we're putting the Echo Golf Papa Hotel, which is Edinburgh Airport. Then we take, okay, so you see, and here we have an Echo Golf Papa Hotel, Echo India Delta Whiskey. And next we have Ryanair 812, which is our today's of course you cannot see anything because my window is still here. Okay, so again an Echo Golf Papa Hotel, Echo India Delta Whiskey, Ryanair, and then we request plan, which should be in the database. Flight number is Ryanair 813. Come on, why not? Okay, let's select. Don't argue with your computer. Request. Okay. In the meantime, I will ask for boarding maybe. Request. No, not yet. No, another. Okay, it's ready. So it's uploading. We're uploading the route. Clear message. We're waiting until the route is uploaded. FMS actions. In the meantime, door open, left door open, right door open, and the after cargo door open. Return and the doors and extend the airstairs. So let's see how this looks outside. So our airstairs are extending right now. So we had even the Edinburgh Tower is online, which is quite nice. It's 118.7.
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over the seat. Somebody will assist.
Let's take the...
If the overhead bin is full, please make sure you close it as
Okay, and Gotham, so we have controller online, departure 06.
Away so that the aisle is clear and other passengers can make their way to their seats. If you're in an emergency exit row, please use the exit seating responsibilities in the car and the seat back in front of you. If you're not able to comply with these actions, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can
Australia Alpha behind,
Now's the time to get out any last
737, 5 Bravo 1, line at
but we
runway
ask that
06
once we depart
behind.
from the gate, you put away any laptops or tablets.
Line up 06 behind, Golf Juliet 0 Charlie Alpha.
Okay, so...
Golf Uniform Hotel, visual with traffic. Golf.
Golf Uniform Hotel, roger.
Favorite 76 Yankee X-ray, radio check.
76 Yankee X-ray out of the Sahara, reverse 5.
UG5 as well, 76 Yankee X-ray.
Golf Uniform Hotel, extend your downwind leg.
Something happened to the sound when I'm going out. It's really, really strange. Okay, it doesn't matter. Then I was trying to figure out what's going on.
Golf Juliet 0 Charlie Alpha is lining up behind 06.
Sure.
I was trying to repair the sound. Your is lower. Okay. Now I think should be perfect.
76 Yankee X-ray out of the Sahara, put your stand number on your aircraft type.
Okay. Anyway, should be okay. Let's a little bit. Okay. One more time. Not too loud. More and more and more.
76 Yankee X-ray, we're stand 10767 300 ER.
Yeah, it's perfect. Okay, let's come back to the. Let's take the information how we are going to take the departure runway 06 Gotham 1 Charlie departure And let's...
Alpha, welcome to
Oh my
taxi
god.
Alpha to hold Alpha 15, expect
My
downwind
ears. Double transmission, I don't like it anymore. Okay, let's take the
Charlie Alpha runway 0, just
full, just take the full,
from hotel report, final runway 06,
departure.
number 1.
Report final 06, number 1, Golf Uniform Hotel.
Departure
Welcome to
information.
Welcome Edinburgh taxi Alpha to hold Alpha 15.
Where's my navigraph? I think it's here.
Okay.
Okay.
Charlie Alpha traffic information is a PA28 north of the field, just over Kirkliston. Runway 06, upwind 040 degrees, 10 knots, clear for takeoff.
Copy the traffic and we clear for takeoff runway 06, Golf Charlie Alpha.
Okay.
From hotel traffic.
I will cancel the voice from the controller because it's not good conditions to work over the flight plan.
Ready to go when you are.
Okay, when we are ready, so let's take the flight attendant voice. So they ready when we are. Route, okay. So next we should go for the menu setup. No, I forget that. No way. Airbus is easiest, I think. Plane to me to fly, and then go to the loading. Fuel should be fuel loading, landing fuel, and then wrap fuel should be 5, 9, 10, 5, 9, 10. That's the fuel. Perfect. 0 fuel weight in that case. Return. Payloads. 0 fuel weight, which is from the flight plan. Should be an estimated 0 fuel 587. 5.7. So then return, and then fuel to be checked, okay, payload, okay. So that is all from the perspective of the flight planning informations. Cruising altitude is necessary, and we should take, of course, seriously the sim brief, because anyway I cannot get the wind. Average wind is 129.13, 129 on the 13, so it's a wind of the cruising level. And let's check the tree fuel is 2129, and what is in the flight plan here? Fuel burn, en route fuel burn 2129, exactly the same. So everything we can take from the from here. So 2129. So okay, 2.3, let's say here. Okay, 0 fuel weight, it will come automatically. Cost index is 6 as always in Ryanair, and the transition altitude is 6,500 feet. Then the reserve, it's not coming itself, but I think the reserve will be something around 4,700. We can put it here, it will maybe use. Okay, execute. Insufficient fuel, as always, the same. Let's take here initialize the flight, performance, and the first thing you have to do is on the weight and balance. Weight and balance. Everything going automatically when you take the read from the aircraft. So read from the aircraft, okay. Everything is set, except of one thing, except of fuel. So taxi fuel. We should to take the flight plan again. Okay, as always, I forget that you cannot see this because of the now it will be better. Taxi fuel, it was written here at around the 113. So we're putting here the fuel and show keyboard. It's a 113. Planetary fuel, it should be around the 2129, 2129, 2129. 29, and that is giving us the complete hide the keyboard. So let's complete it. Then that's what is annoying me. It's an intersection takeoff list. I'm not able to put an intersection departure here. I don't know why, but this is to be configured, because if you don't wish to use the full runway, you can take the intersection departure. Okay, flaps optimum, air condition off, and the anti-ice off. Temperature is 10 degrees, so we don't need an anti-ice. Condition runway is dry, definitely, and the current wind, we should check the meter for the meter for Echo Golf Papa and Hotel. Okay, it's wind from direction 040 at 10 and 10 km visibility. QNH is 100. Alright, QNH 100, 040 at 9, 040 at 10, sorry, yeah. So, show keyboard, come on. And it's not... I have again the same situation like the last time, I cannot click anything. Let's try in here. No, here everything is clickable, so... Performance again. Yes, sometimes the computer is going his own philosophy. 040 at 10. So now we can hide keyboard and then calculate according to the weight which we have, 64 tons. 135, 140, 144, flaps 5, and selecting temperature is the 53 degrees Celsius. So let's go here, let's go here, let's go performance. We have it, even if we request again. Let's request it again from the performance initialization side. Come on, come on. My charts here, and perfect, it's ready. We can load. So we can, let's say, execute flight level 260, which is interesting. I don't like it. It's insufficient fuel. I don't need it. I like the flight level 240. It's in my flight plan. Execute again, and then okay, doesn't matter. Let's go here, here, and then index and takeoff, and next we're putting flaps 5. CG will come automatically. Runway 040 at 10. Runway wind, and the selected temperature, as I don't remember that, 53 degrees, so 53 degrees. It's the rated takeoff temperature, so the engine will behave like in 53. Okay, then flight here, sorry for that, in a minute. Come on, let's go. Open charts, SID, Gotham 1 Charlie departure on the initial climb clearance. Okay, transition altitude is false here, so climb. I don't remember exactly where I should change that. Okay, you don't request that to do it manually, but I think I just do it manually and then I do it automatically. So we have a both option now, of course. Right. Programs, navigation holds, routes. Where is that? Ah, here. So it's definitely not true. It's 6,000. According to the map, I don't know what according to the controller. So let's take the first listen to the 80s before we ask for anything, and we can start boarding, I think. 131.35. .35. Okay. Let's take that. 131.35, and we have nothing. 118.7 is a controller. 0.7.
Edinburgh Information Sierra.
Oh.
Time 0950 Zulu.
Not well. I'm not well satisfied with this, but anyway, we have to wait until the VATSIM servers will.
Feet, temperature +11, dew point +7, QNH 1001. Acknowledge receipt of information Sierra. And advise aircraft type on first contact. Edinburgh Information Sierra. Time 0950 Zulu. Runway in use 06. Transition level flight level 75. Surface wind 040 degrees 10 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Fuel 3,300 feet. Temperature +11. Dew point +7. QNH 1001. Acknowledge receipt of information Sierra. And advise aircraft type on first contact. Edinburgh Information Sierra. Time 0950
But 76 Yankee X-ray, runway 06, surface wind 040 degrees 10 knots, clear for takeoff.
Copy takeoff. Runway 06, speedbird 76 Yankee X-ray.
Class 1686, welcome to Edinburgh, taxi stand 23 via Alpha Lima Golf.
Stand 23 via Alpha Lima Golf, reference is 1636.
Dash recording unreadable.
One two testing 1 2. Okay, the Edinburgh Tower Ryanair 813 radio check, please.
And 813 Edinburgh Tower, hello, Roberty 5.
Thank you. Okay, let's check the information again. I don't really remember. It was Juliet.
Sounds Yankee X-ray.
Sierra.
Federated C Unicorn 122.8.
Unicom 122.8, 76 Yankee X-ray, bye-bye.
Okay, on 5 Juliet information, Sierra, QNH is 1001, stand 9, 1.737, 800, requesting I-5 coins to Amsterdam, please.
And then 5 Juliet Edinburgh Tower, hello, Roger, I've got no flight plan for you, sir.
Okay, on 5 Juliet Rear, sorry, we'll do that now.
Okay, Tower Ryanair 813 Boeing 738 request ATC delivery clearance destination Dublin.
813, please stand number and aircraft type.
Aircraft type is Boeing 737-800, stand is number 1. We have Sierra on board, local QNH 1001, request ATC delivery clearance destination Dublin.
Right now, 813, thank you. Cleared Dublin, go someone Delta departure, squawk 7761.
Tower clearing destination Dublin on squawk 7761 out of runway 06, goes on 1 Delta departure, Ryanair 813.
813, read back correct. Break KLM 5 Juliet, cleared Amsterdam, Tower 6, Delta departure, squawk 5212.
KLM 5 Juliet, cleared Amsterdam via Tower 6 Delta departure. Can you repeat the squawk, please? Really sorry.
Paris 5212.
KLM 5 Juliet squawk is 5212.
KLM 5 Juliet, read back correct. The current information Sierra QH1001.
Okay, let's come back to the performance then.
So hello, EZ45 Golf, stand 6, 320, Sierra 100 on coast clearance to Bristol.
Sorry, easy 45 Golf, Edinburgh, hello, I've got no flight plan from you, so do you mind refiling?
Oh, stand by.
Hey, can we get something to drink up here?
Okay,
Got it.
I just needed something to drink here, and before that, the performance on takeoff, let's check and verify 135, 135, so index, and the takeoff. Okay, flaps 5.
E45 Golf, thank you. Cleared Bristol, go someone Delta departure, squawk 4760.
Clear Bristol, go someone Delta 4760 Z4.
Okay, 134.
E45 Golf, correct.
53, 131, 136, 141, 135, 140, so this is definitely different than we have. Oh, it's... Oh, what is an Alpha or Sierra on board? Sierra is in weather information, so we have 80s, which is Sierra. So Alpha is the first information, Bravo is the second information. If anything change, temperature, QNH, wind change direction, whatever, you have 80s. Next information is calling Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Echoes, and so on. So now it's Sierra. After Sierra will be, let's say, Papa, or next Oscar, Whiskey, and so on, so on. So in alphabetic order, you get the next informations. And you have to report to the controller that you have a Sierra on board. I prefer to have Whiskey on board because I like drink whiskey, so Whiskey on board. Unfortunately, I cannot drink when I'm flying, so... Okay, something is wrong in here. Maybe of 131, 136, 141. No, preferable 135, 4044. 135, 4044, 35, 40, 144. Takeoff weight 61, and the estimated takeoff weight should be 64.5. So 64.5 is something really not good here. That's why we have a different speeds. 64.4. So that's why it's a different here. Index and the takeoff performance. Okay, let's start boarding. Request boarding. Let's take Menzies, whatever. Don't really buy this thing because in the index and the menu and the FS sections and the payloads, I've written here exactly what I have. So gross weight should be 64.6. 58.7. Okay. So okay, we have to take the boarding passengers now. No, the takeoff is just a second here. Okay, our gross weight is 4.6, and our takeoff, according to flight plan, should be 64.5. Let me check here. dashboard in the flight. Okay, so the load sheet here again, and its takeoff weight for today's flight is 64.500. So, okay. Right. So most critical information is this.
45 Golf, stand 6, cross pressure stop.
Yes, it's zero fuel weight.
6, pressure stop 3, face west.
And then after you reach the zero fuel weight, you should get the, with loading, you should get the informations here. If you copy data from the FMC, just a second, I didn't press that exactly what I need. Let's go again. Performance, initialization. So that's the gross weight here. 61.0. So 61 tons. And according to my request to the system, which was in here in the payload, I put it the 58.7 as a zero fuel weight, so the gross weight should be 64.6 because of our loading here. So I don't know why it's not really changing here. I have to read it from the aircraft again, just a minute. Copy data from FMC. You see, now it's changed for 61. Boarding completed. So we have to put it, gross weight should be exactly more than it is. So the gross weight should be a little bit different, definitely not 61, because on takeoff is 64. So that's why something is really not good here. Just a minute, and in performance, not here, sorry. Many and actions. Payloads. 58.7. That was our zero fuel weight. Gross weight is okay. That's the maximum takeoff weight in general, but not an actual maximum takeoff weight. Fuel 59.13 is okay. So gross weight should be 64.6. Payloads, okay, 64.6. 64.6. It should be our gross weight. Execute. Now it's okay. So now we have 64.6. Then we take the copy data from FMC again. This is not true.
This is 45 Golf ready for taxi.
E45 Golf taxi, element Alpha 1, runway 06, 5 Foxtrot, Echo and Alpha.
Alpha 1, 5 Foxtrot, Echo and Alpha, EC45 Golf.
Zero fuel weight.
Edinburgh broadcast, new QNH1000, Edinburgh broadcast out.
Okay, broadcast out. New QNH 100, revised QNH, so the 64.6. Alright, 100 is a taxi fuel, so it's okay. Okay, I have to close that one, so 64.5. I really don't know what is going on here with that informations. This is also not true. It's QNH 10. Not weight and balance. Read from the aircraft. $64.49. Okay. Everything is set. Completed. Okay, now it's okay. So now we can take the QNH 1000. 1000. Okay. Then we can calculate it. 135, 144. Okay, then index. Takeoff. 135, 140, and 144. So now everything is okay. Then QNH is new. It's QNH is 1000. It's revised QNH. Alright, we can close the door right now. So FMS actions, doors. So retracting, closing.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 813 with service to Dublin. Our flight time will be roughly 51 minutes. Now that the cabin door is closed, make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all trays
Okay, then
and backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure.
let's start the APU then.
Prepare cabin for departure and cross check.
And let's start the APU shortly. And then we can ask for the clearance. So parking brake is set and auto brake. Let's go for the auto brake RTO. This time we are not putting any speed brake active because
G4 for Golf, fire off 1, runway
creating
06, upwind 040 degrees, 11 knots, clear for takeoff.
fuel in center.
Apologies, going to hold Alpha 1 if that's fine. Use the 45 Golf for an engine 1, low oil temperature.
No, fuel in center is off. We don't have a fuel in center.
Thanks.
I think it's really off. We can see if we have fuel in center, but I don't remember that we have fuel in center. As you see, center fuel is off, so that's why the center fuel pumps will come off. Okay, then yaw damper is a minute yet. Parking brake, stabilize the trim for takeoff, cut off normal, wheel trims check, radios, radar, and terrain okay. Rudder and airline trims is okay. Oh, not really. We have to wait for the APU first. So it's look we have it. So looks like the APU is okay. So let's try the
This is our from 1686 leaving frequency. Thank you for control.
Alright, goodbye.
Okay, APU can be off. So the services release and remove. So we are ready for pushback definitely. Okay. That is the thing. What I'm not carefully watching on the same screen. I don't watch this one. This one will be better. Okay, so let's ask let's track the controller information on the okay, information Tango, revise informations, few hundreds, QNH. So Sierra, it was on board, now we have a Tango. And let's go with the ready for push and start. Request for pushback. Slow down, slow down! My god. I was thinking that this guy will crash my aircraft. It was so fast.
Easy 4 control, ready for departure.
Easy 4 for Golf for July, Alpha 1, runway 06, upper wind 040 degrees, 11 knots, clear for takeoff.
Fly Alpha 1, 06, clear takeoff, easy 4.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
I'm glad to hear that, thank you. I'm also ready. Okay, let's let's take this before takeoff. After takeoff, it's okay. Okay, phones off, EFB checked, flight deck doors, window closed, door closed, passenger signs. Yeah, this is the information which is needed. And
865 to Edinburgh
NOS
Tower.
left.
Departure check.
Station calling say again.
Bypass pin inserted.
Skyway 865.
Release
to
parking
Edinburgh
brakes.
Tower.
Right, 865, Edinburgh Tower, hello, pass message.
Skyway 865, we're an A320. I am following the AGPED 1 Echo arrival.
Guys, 865, roger. Call me when you're established on the ILS runway 06.
Call when established on the runway. Call when established on the
Release parking
ILS
brakes.
runway 06. Skyways 865.
Edinburgh Tower, Ryanair 813 with revised information, Tango local QNH 1000, gate 1, we are ready for push and start.
Ryanair 813, stand 1, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, Ryanair 813. No, we don't have to start engine number 2 first, it depends on the SOP.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
I will show you the next video from the YouTube, from the real flights, different airlines starting engine number 1. But of course, the SOP is a standard operation procedure. It depends on the airline, and sometimes most of common, you're right. It's standard procedure, standard operation procedure. I forgot the anti-collision lights.
Edinburgh Tower is now closing. There's no further ATC, Unicom 123.8.
So the closing, okay, we see it's closing. So 122.8. No further ATC. Online. Okay, 128. So. Okay.
Set parking brakes.
Of course, sir. I'm setting the parking brake right now.
Waiting your confirmation for good engines.
Yes, you will wait some 5 minutes. Okay, let's go. Then air condition packs should be off and anti-collision light is on. Parking brake is set and transponder alt is off. Definitely it's off. So next, what we should do? Do we have all the fuel pumps? Yes, on. Generator on, and DC is coming from the not actually the battery but the APU generator. Set and check, and then so let's try the open the isolation valve. It should be opened. Packs should be on off. Recirculation fan also off, and APU bleed must be on. Right, so now the duct pressure is rising. Our current flight level shows for the flight is 240. And then we can start the APU. Your damper is still off, yes, but it's still on the on my list to do. Yes, it's still on my list to do. All right, let's take out the start. So let's start engine number 1. Here it's an engine.
Edinburgh Golf Juliet Sierra Charlie Alpha is inbound, currently 10 miles to the west, 4,000 feet, 1001. I'll be positioning for the ILS runway 06.
It is just revised QNH 1000 in Edinburgh, Ryanair 813. Okay, The guy is taking the runway 1001. Okay, so the engine is almost running. One important thing is to be done to take the fuel. So no ignition without fuel. So now it's ignition, fuel flow, it's starting, oil temperature should be raised, and it's rising. Oil pressure. So then we can put the generator from the engine 1 to work on. Not ready. So okay, engine is okay for the time being. Okay, now it's okay. Then we start number 2. Yes, I release on 21 approximately. And 21, 26. Okay, we can take it out.
To the west, positioning for ILS straight in, runway 06.
So the fuel flow, oil pressure,
We're ready for departure.
oil temperature must be rising. Alright. So we have a good start. I suppose we have no problems here. And then we have a few communications like the flight controls, electric system, and the fuel. So this is all warnings we should to consider. But before we do that, I have to come back to the map. Not, I don't have to, but it will be nice to. Come on. Not tell me that you're installing something now, please. No. All right. Run chart. Yes, I'm run chart. That's pissed me off sometimes. Okay, right, let's look on the map. Let's go into the map. Let's take the flight from Edinburgh to Dublin. Open chart. Okay, so then we'll have the departure briefing. We're taxiing via Echo Alpha 1406, and next we are departing on Gotham 1 Charlie departure. In case of anything will go wrong, I will use the same runway for coming back, so ILS 06. Weather condition good after departure on the track 066, returning to 257, not above 5,000 feet. And exactly at 6,000 feet, we continue at Gotham 1 Delta departure for Gotham at 6,000. When we're finishing, and then we're flying en route. The transition altitude is 6,000. Seats are required to include noise parallel routes, and the noise abatement procedure must be enforced. We expect the CPLD data link authority, but we don't have that, so it's not the case. We should report call sign and SID indicator current altitude and clear altitude on the first contact with Scottish Control. Scottish Control is not online, hopefully, but cruising level will be allocated after takeoff by the Scottish Control. Then this time it will be allocated by me. Gotham 1 Delta, it's quite important information on 8% up to 5,000 feet, so our climb gradient must be 8, and 6.4 up to 6,000 feet due to ADC and airspace restrictions. So it looks like it's pretty easy. Let's go for the I don't have to forget about the windows here. Window, okay. So now we are almost perfect except of these few warnings. So as my dear friend advised me, yo damper, definitely yes. Now fuel, as my dear friend advised me, you have no fuel pumps, no fuel in the center tank, so it must be off, definitely. And what is wrong more, we don't work on full generators, so generator from engine number 2 must be switched on. Okay, next what we can do, we can take the APU off, taxi lights we can take on, and we can carefully see what we have here. So the flight controls check, so full down, full up, full down, full up, neutral, full left, full right, neutral. So rather full left, full left.
Charlie Alpha is established on the local lines there for 06 13 DME.
So okay, then before taxi checklist. Before taxi checklist, generators on, APU off, start switches. Start switches are to the continue, so continue. Then prop heat absolutely on, and the anti-ice is not required. Isolation valve is on auto. Flaps in transit, and it's for position 5. Now in transit, stabilizer trim.
And traffic off Juliet Sierra Charlie Alpha is localizer established, descending on the glide for runway 06 to land.
Okay, stabilizer trim. Where is this stabilizer trim? Here. It should be on the performance side. Index takeoff. Here, 5.62. Let's go here, down. So then we have a 5, and we should bid for 62. Okay, let's take this is 562. Right, so then indicated airspeed should be in here with putting the 6,000 feet because it's our limitation. Heading could be 044 as this is the runway track. Speed should be as V2, so 144.
Golf Juliet Sierra Charlie Alpha is on final runway 06 to land 9 DME.
Oh my god. It's reporting everything is happening then? My god. Alright, let's go and taxi. Edinburgh traffic. Ryanair 813, Abim gate number 1, taxi Echo Alpha to holding point runway 06. Okay. So let's taxi slowly. Brake check. All right. Flight directors are not on yet. So then vertical, we cannot put them vertical here. So here you're right. Flight director is must be on. Okay. LNAV, VNAV. Of course, it's coming back course for the ILS in case of anything fail, and we need to divert to runway 06. It's good to have it right now. The course is 061, so I'm putting the course 061 in case I need to divert to the runway. And the ILS on that side is 108.9.
Edinburgh traffic Golf Juliet Sierra Charlie Alpha is on final to land 5 DME.
Oh my god. The course is course for the ILS. It's a course for both VOR you have here, but when you can off the VOR and you can go for the approach, and then you have a course back for the not exactly the VOR, but okay, I will cancel 2 VORs. When I put here the ILS frequency, it's here somewhere. Come on. 718.9. That's what I don't like to do it when I'm losing the contact with the runway. Okay, the as you see, and you have a course 061, which is exactly in here, and that's our in emergency. You can divert it based on the ILS established. You don't have to do anything with FMS. You just need to take the your course, and you can back to the fine. Okay, let's put the call sign here. 8. Come on. 8. Correct. 8. Where is 3? 3 is normally after 2. Okay. So our call sign is Ryanair 813 in case I will forget something, so it's very helpful. We don't need an engines here anymore. Oh, of course we can do the engines. Procedures. Various procedures. Okay, so next we have just the auto brake ADO. And what do you think? Everything is set? No warnings here. $6,144. Let me check this again with the performance. 144 is V2, okay. Oh, that's the aircraft on final. Edinburgh traffic, Ryanair 813 behind, short final, approaching the aircraft, lining up runway 06 for departure, behind landing traffic. Okay. So, okay, we are lining up the runway, transponder to on, and of course the all lights should be on, so takeoff lights, taxi lights off, landing lights on, runway 10 off lights on. Okay, so the small aircraft is on that side.
Angle. Juliet said Charlie Alpha will be vacating 06 at Charlie and taxi to stand via Alpha Echo.
Taxi lights off, everything is set. You cannot hear the game sound. What about now? Yeah, and auto throttle could be on, of course. Can you hear it now? Anything? Okay, on my side everything is sunned. Okay, let's take back to the map. Center, traffic, and the weather radar could be also helpful. So then we approach into the runway, rolling departure. Edinburgh traffic, Ryanair 813, that's rolling takeoff, runway 06.
V1.
Rotate. Rotate. Wrap. manual flying. And Edinburgh traffic Ryanair 813 airborne, crossing 4,000 feet up for flight level 60. Sorry, 6,000 feet. Okay, then we are on enough speeds. Manual flying. No autopilot engaged right now. So turning a little bit to the left. So autopilot on. Autopilot in command. Speed 230 and then flaps should be flaps 1. So we taking flaps 2 first. Let's take the enough speed. Yeah, this is really not what I would like to see. But anyway, first few things. So let's. We don't like that, we don't want to fly here.
Sorry. 865. Edinburgh traffic, runway 06 now.
Flap 0. Brake, yes, could be off, definitely, we don't need it. So now we are keeping the speed on base of the FNAF speed, which is here exactly. If you wish to arm the auto throttle, here, so I should just press auto throttle armed. It's true? Yes, it is. As you see, it's disconnected automatically. We are approaching 1,000. If we wish to change for speed modes, so the autopilot, next we will change for N1 or speed mode, then check for 130. The throttle now is on because the throttles was not really in the synchronized position. That's the only one thing. Edinburgh traffic, Ryanair 813 after departure Edinburgh, maintaining 6,000 feet on Gotham 1 Delta departure up to Gotham. So now I have to lift for the 2 minutes, and then you have a cinematic view of an aircraft, which just looks quite amazing, I think. just back, and okay, we are in the position of approaching to the point of Charlie Uniform Mike Bravo Oscar. Looks like, and then we should turn a left side. Let's check the Navigraph charts. So we are departing on this SID and then Gotham 6000, and after that flight, let's take the close that, and then very short flight just here on the Scottish FIR, and after Scottish FIR we should take the Shannon control, and Shannon control fortunately is online, I think, in VATSIM. No, it's nothing here. So we're keeping 6,000 feet according the procedure. Our final level is flight level 240, so you wish to keep the speed. Okay, so then Abby, it will be on a speed, so let's go for speed 270 now. No, 250 is limitation, that's the limit. Be below flight level 100, so we shouldn't take the more than 250, but I will speed up a little bit. So turn. Sorry, 240 is our speed today, our flight level today. Let's then the progress and the VNAV status. Okay, let's take the fix. Echo India Delta Whiskey. Destination and radius, we can take the distance up to 110. So here I draw the circle around 110 out of our destination airfields. Okay, you wish to be on the vertical speeds. Okay, but one advice for using an aircraft 737, normally it's the use of the V-speed, so it's taken automatically according to this section which is in the flight plan. So most sufficient way to use your departure according to the procedure is to use a vertical navigation, not only lateral navigation. Because in vertical navigation modes, in center in here, okay, in here you get a flight profile, and aircraft is going accordingly. So aircraft is acting, the system is acting according to the all restrictions. Okay. Oh, maybe you're right, a little bit more distance here. So yeah, it doesn't climb yet because it's a restriction now, and you can see the restriction here, flight level 60. So when you're using the V-speed in here, so vertical speed, as you see this sign, it means you cannot climb above flight level 60. So we are approaching Gotham on flight level 60. We are not able to change the level for flight level 240 yet. Okay, so we are inbound Gotham, and now aircraft is starting to climb automatically. I don't have to press anything. I don't have to press no button at all. This is cleverer than we are, so that's why I'm not recommended you to use the V speed. It's better to use VNAV speed because of this particular rule, this very particular rule, as I told you before, and you can see it on the map. You are not able to be at or above flight level 60. It's quite important because when the controller is online, the controller can give you the question, why are you flying above the assigned altitude? Of course, when you have a controller online, and this is Abibi, you have completely right, and I do understand that you can put the alt inf button or even just put V speed here. Okay, we crossed the stand pressure, so we crossed the transition altitude. Pressure is set.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 2,000 feet.
Okay,
You may turn
landing
on larger
lights,
portable
turn off lights
electronic
off.
devices. This is also a reminder that
You can release the passengers.
throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the lavatory.
Okay. Let's go and check the conditional side. And condition packs. Air circulation fan should be auto. Packs on auto also. Position. Okay, on, auto, and auto. Trimmer, it's on. Okay, everything should be correct now. So as you see, the start switch off. Okay, just I missed something. No, the start switch it's on continuous. If you have an icing condition, I'm putting it just in the clouds. And the start switches could be on continuous. This is on the before start checklist. Let's see on the yoke, because I don't remember the item really. I'm not really specialized on 737. I'm more specialized on Airbus. After takeoff, flaps. It's the engine bleeds on, packs auto, landing gear up, flaps up, no flaps, and that's all. Okay, so we are climbing with a particular calculated speed by the computer. Okay, so right. Yeah, I will check the normal list. Yeah, during the weather condition like rain, ice, or any other kind of participation, it should be on continue. But of course, you're right that it should be off after the start procedure if it's not the case, like the weather or continuous injection. It's not a big deal for that, so it's absolutely right, it should be off. Okay, and I've got check my graphics settings because the aircraft is a little bit fluttering here, so it means it's stopping for milliseconds. The view is just like bump. I don't know why is that. Maybe because of the settings on the graphical card, probably it's too high. PMDG is not frame rates friendly. I think the yeah, this is it. You're right correctly. It's just the off position, so the gear downs and the doors are off. Yeah, this is it. It's not the case in the Airbus, unfortunately. So that's why I'm not really familiar with the old things here. But up is not enough. It must be off. I have only one button, which is here for for Airbus, difference between Airbus and Boeing. So definitely in Boeing is let's say less automotion, and it must be pilot must be more careful with the checklist, and checklist is definitely longer than in Airbus. In Airbus you've got just a few items to do, and it's really also fantastic aircraft to fly. Okay, but we approaching the top of climb, so, and we are approaching actually the top of descent, so it will be really short flight, and we're descending shortly in about just check here on the progress page. It should be top of descent here somewhere. Fuel quantity, progress. Okay, Mach 1 speed, nothing here. Okay, to top of descent we have 29 miles, so at 5 minutes we will start our descent to Dublin airport, so it's very short flight as for the Ryanair. And I forget, of course, to use my system to register the flight. So I have to do it manually. I will file the manual PIREP. Okay, let's check the weather in destination. Oh, we have the approach and we have an 80s. So we've got the few informations we need. So let's check the 80s in 1 to 4 decimal 5 to 5 1 to 4 5 to 5. So it is the Dublin approach.
Broken 800 feet, temperature 9, 2.8 QNH 997, music. Advise on initial contact, you have information view.
Information uniform.
This is our information uniform. At time 1100 Zulu, expect ILS approach runway 10 right in use, runway 10 right in use, transition level 65, wind 120 degrees 12 knots, visibility 10 kilometers, light rain clouds. Q at 500 feet. Broken 800 feet. Temperature 9. 2.8 QNH 997. Music. Advise on initial contact. You have information view. This is our information uniform. At time 1100 Zulu, expect ILS approach runway 10 right in use, runway 10 right in use, transmission level 65, wind 120 degrees 12 knots, visibility 10 kilometers, light rain clouds. Q at 500 feet. Broken 800 feet. Temperature 9. 2.8 QNH 997. Music. Advise on it.
Now it's better, I think. Yeah, BB, thank you. I just switch off my microphone. Yeah, I'm talking, and no one is listening. Right, come on with these settings. So as I mentioned, 442 is our baro setting. So as you see, baro in here is our barometrical altitude, which should be set for the ILS before we get there. So we should take the baro 442. 442. It's our minimum. That's the one thing. The other one is the course. So 097 is in our ILS course. 097. And on the very end, we should check the Kavli 108.9. So 108.9 we have here. So we have an our ILS. Okay. So then, standard arrival. Romeo. So then information uniform. Transition level 65. So we have a route discontinuity here, but in here, Nakil, and after Nakil we have response. Risap, so Risap to Nakil. So Nimat, Nakil, and response. Risap, sorry, yeah, Risap. Here, so we put in here, and then we have no discontinuity. Okay, descending 8,000 maybe, so standard level we used to descend at 8,000 feet. So now descending at 8,000 feet. And then surprise, I will use the V-speed. For descending, it's not recommended to use the VNAV. It's not always really is able to maintain your current actual speed for that. So we use a speed brake also. Maybe we can a little bit slow down to 240. It's my preferences for the descent, and then we should switch the crew back to the seats. So even we don't have to be in a hurry. information uniform 121 121.100. So let's put the information uniform to be verified on the arrival. Okay. So I'm switching onto the Dublin approach.
Dublin approach, Shamrock 202, stand 205, type A20, and information uniform QNH 997, request IFR clearance to Manchester.
Shamrock 202, clearance 5, please.
Okay, thank you, Shamrock 202.
Okay, pre-departure clearance. Okay, so everything should be set except of performance. Okay. Okay, so then Dublin approach, good afternoon, Ryanair 813, Nimat 1 Romeo, and we are descending through flight level 158 down for flight level 80. Continue down Nimat 1 Romeo for runway 10 right and 80 down, Ryanair 813, uniform on board. Okay. So we are descending. Okay, maybe I'm not really good smother with this. Okay. So we're maintaining 240. So, descent checklist, pressurization, and land altitude. So we will check the show landing, copy delta, show en route. Okay, so we have runway is wet, current wind. Now we should check that on meter. Okay, 112 knots. Okay, 120. At 12. The temperature is rather 9. QNH is the 907. It's pretty low. 997. Landing weight. Predicted landing weight. It's the I got estimate 62386. 62386. 62386. At keyboard, and then all operations, flaps 40, off brakes, level 3, normal, no necessary configuration. This is complete. So we have 143, and we can, it's set output, it's not working really, so it's shame for that. Okay, 6,500 feet, it's our let's take the back of the speed brake. We are much too high speed on below flight level 100. So I will reduce the okay. I got what's going on. Direct to nickel, Ryanair 813, correct. Nickel. Okay. Oh my god, it's... I disconnect the autopilot. This is... Oh my god. This doesn't make any sense. I just pushed the button on the keyboard, which was disconnect my autopilot, and I have to come back for the 8,000 feet.
We have stopped our descent 3 minutes ago.
It showed me descent just now, that's why. Speed rate to again, look at the gate 02, then taxi with speed 1, fall short 1634.
The controller didn't notice that I did disconnect the autopilot.
Speed 210 knots, cleared out to approach 10 right. Speed 210 knots, 10 k ILX.
So we had a nickel. So auto brake level 3. Speed 240. Altitude is 8,000. I saved the aircraft. By 997 descending to 5,000 feet, Ryanair 813. It's okay, we descending 5,000. Then we use so descending to nickel direct, and then we descending to 5,000 feet. Local QNH is 997, and we are approaching to across the 240. It will be good. Okay, so in that case, QNH, we should change the QNH for Echo 1. 997. We are 230 is current and descending 3,000 feet, Ryanair 813. Okay, so 3,000 feet down. So we can take it even so we will take a vector for the ILS to the left. Definitely it will be vectoring. Okay, everything is set here. Okay, accept.
2255, your push and start is approved. QNH is 997, face southwest.
Push and start approved. QNH 997, face southwest. Southwest, right, 225.
Ryanair 813, approximately 16 traffic miles until touchdown. Fly heading 230 degrees, speed 210 knots.
230 on a heading and 210 on a speed. Ryanair 813. Okay, so we are 230 on the heading and the 210 and then
Ryanair 873, send by level 80.
Flight level 82.
Flaps 1. We are setting the flaps for position 1. Okay. Even we can take
Shamrock 169 from the Foxtrot, second left onto Mike 1, call short runway 1634.
Crazy is my life. Let's take the concentrate on the arrival. Let's take the flaps, maybe 5. I don't remember the speed.
Shamrock 202, Sam 205, ready to push and start.
On flaps 2, definitely we can take.
202, your push and start is approved. QNH 997, face north.
Push start approved. QNH 997. Base North, Channel 202.
Liner 813, turn left heading 130 degrees. On that heading, cleared as approach 10 right,
130 to the left, and we report established Ryanair 813.
Return ILS for runway 10 right.
Liner 873 negative, that was for Liner 813. Break, Liner 813, send altitude 2,500 feet.
Descending 2,500 feet, Ryanair 813.
Liner 553, vacate 105. Liner 553, thanks, enter left, runway 34, vacate right to Hotel 1.
25.
Turn left, crossing way 34 and hold Hotel 1, Liner 553. Actually, further vacating right to Hotel 1. Right.
So we are becoming established on localizer. Let's take the approach path.
553, instruction was to enter the runway, you actually crossed it, you got the wrong taxiway. Okay, so hold position, I'll give you for instruction in a second. All you did was
10 flaps more. Flaps.
553, take the next left onto the Foxtrots. Then right up in 4, then establish us. That's right on the Foxtrot, and then obviously link, and then stand on those right corner. Now to the Irish accent, take a left onto the Foxtrots. Take a right up in 4, then stand 125 or establish us. Okay, left on the Foxtrot, right on the 4, then stand on those right and corner. That's it, that's it. Ryanair 873, route direct to Mecca, descend altitude 5,000 feet, QH 997.
Descending to 5,000 feet, guided to Mecca.
And Ryanair 183, we have a 6.2 miles ILS, 10 right.
Ryanair 3, sir, to check 20 degrees 10 knots, 10 right, clear line.
10 turn back little and runway 10 right, Ryanair 183. Okay, so then we have to take the full speeds, reducing now on the 147. Then gear down because warning alarm is coming. So then taxi to airport briefing. .43. Flaps full, everything is set. Okay. So let's take out the throttle out, and we can disconnect the autopilot. Okay, so visual with ILS. We have a little bit of crosswind from the right. Too speed, too slow on the speed.
See him, I'm going to have to favour you can follow him, I'll use it to give you tax instructions.
Alright, thank you very much, GG.
Minimums.
That's right, 2255, you can taxi to follow the Shamrock, the Earl of English Airbus A320, and follow him, and I'll give him further instruction you can follow.
50, 40,
Follow
30,
the Airbus A320 for an 2255.
10.
Oh, a lot of water on the runway. I don't like that aquaplaning. So.
Short 202, you taxi switch to short, you just get the other aircraft, fall behind us on all scenery.
Sierra 2.
No worries, ready to copy when you are.
Appreciate that. Great. Ryanair 813, welcome to Dublin. Vacate Sierra 2. Then Whiskey 1. Hold short, runway 1634.
Sierra 2, Whiskey 1 and hold short of runway 1634, Ryanair 813. Come on. We have to speed up a little bit.
169 are reaching. Surface wind checks 120 degrees 10 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dublin. The local time is 12:52 p.m. and it's currently about 9 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices.
So we're landing. As we're landing.
Stop at equal time and turn off.
Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, we thank you for flying with us.
Taxi link
If you're
4,
leaving
Mike 1,
in Texas,
all short
be
runway
good, check your
1634,
itinerary,
Shamrock
and
202.
ensure you continue with us. We apologize for the delay. Please coordinate with airline staff as necessary regarding connecting flights or vouchers.
Follow the Airbus A320 for an 2255.
Short delay there, moving short for the aircraft.
We are not in a hurry, absolutely. We can accept any delay. So, waiting on Whiskey 1 before the runway.
Appreciate that, thanks.
So, nice controller, and absolutely we have.
Ryanair 873, request descent.
We are still good.
Ryanair 873, expect a further descent about 8 miles.
Roger.
Ryanair 2255, able to follow?
I'm just a bit confused. There's an aircraft passing right from me now, but then there's an aircraft going short, and I'm not sure which one because I can't see the liveries.
Right, one on our right. He's about turning down on this. He's doing what's moving at the moment, and you're right. Good one.
I think I can see him. I'll go for the
Yeah, catch one there, let me know.
It's a quite bunch of the aircrafts in a queue, so.
Yeah, I can see him.
Okay, follow him on.
Come on, guys. I'm not in a hurry, but it's not expecting to stuck here.
After you
ILS approach.
Ryanair 873, can you just go straight from 32 runway 10 right?
That will be the trick. You can fly to 30 degrees, I'll get you further back, please.
Okay, so we can take the taxi light off in that case. APU.
873, fly heading 230 degrees.
Cabin 230 degrees.
Okay. Viper to
Runway 813, thanks for your patience there. You cleared to cross runway 16, taxi 4, stand 126.
Clear to cross and link 4, stand 126, Ryanair 813, no problem. This is it, so. Clear to cross and then link 4. Stand 126.
873, speed 180 knots.
So.
180 knots.
Sharp 169, you're short leaving airspace. Altitude call 122 decimal 8.
123 decimal 8, all about starting for me.
Yeah. Ryanair 873, turn left now heading 130 degrees. On that heading, cleared as approach 10 right. Hold to stop.
Turning left heading 130, cleared ILS for runway 10 right.
Ryanair 873, descend altitude 2,500 feet or so.
Altitude 2,500 feet.
Looks like this one is link 4, but it's hard to see in the water. So this is like link 4. Yeah, link 4. The scenery is fantastic when you can even simulate the conditions like here. You are not almost able to see any lights.
Take the left turn there, take the next stand to your right stand, hold to
Okay. Then stand change for stand 121. Confirm Ryanair 813? Thanks so much. We are taking 121. Okay, so 126. Okay, this is the let's see one. Let's take the parking brake in. Okay, and then we can take the everything's out here.
No, we'll just need a couple of minutes, jump to the...
Shark 202, normal, keep hold short, 10 right.
Hold short 10 right, 202.
225, 5, keep hold short, 10 right, number 2.
Hold short, runway 10 right, taxi, Ryanair 225.
Ryanair 873, service wind checks, 120 degrees 10 knots, runway 10 right, clear left.
Clear to land runway 10 right, runway 873.
And Ryanair 813 instant 1-1, thank you for your service and have a good day.
Runway 813, thanks, no problem at all. Thanks again for your patience, all the best.
All the best, thank you.
Shamrock 202 behind you, arriving Ryanair.
So we've got all the best from the controller. Thank you for the patient, and I also thank you for the patient. I almost crashed the aircraft. Wow, woof. But it was the quite interesting flight. No boarding, so the next flight definitely will be not to Edinburgh. We will fly another different destinations. Yeah, I halted it for the landing. My God. Yeah, this is it. So I hope everything is more or less in order, and I really forget to give this information for my colleagues from the Ryanair that I'm flying. So I have to submit the manual pay rep. So flight time in Zulu. Oh my God. Honestly, maybe always not possible to provide a pirate provider. You should use only one facility in your flight. Simply crash during the flight, or you had to no other option available to you. But to fly offline, example, you failed to start because of flight tracking, or you had no other option available to you. But to fly offline, in example, you failed to start because of flight tracking. Great potential abuse, and the flight time will be awarded. You will not gain any points. Manually submitted pirate. Duration flights. In the input below, enter the duration of a flight, time between departure and landing. Okay, the flight time. Flight time. Flight time. So it was 0045. I think it's the. Let me check from the FMS here. Okay, so we started with 30. Everything is on my flight plan here. So the flight time was 51 minutes. So flight time 51 minutes. Okay, then 51 minutes comments. Just the example, we failed to start Pegasus flight tracking. Hope you just simple forget this is failed to start Pegasus flight tracking. Approve its flight was online. Flight was online. Failed to start Pegasus flight was online. VATSIM ID and call sign. Ryanair 3813. The flight was online and Ryanair 813. VATSIM ID. Come on, we should take the end of flight. Save. So let's see, track the cinematic view. Profile, come on. Profile user ID, okay, flight plan copy, and then it's okay. Right. Perfect. Thank you for watching and see you next time. I'm going to vaccinate now, so hope me best luck to fight the COVID man. Thank you and have a great afternoon.